Imagine if a massive chunk of land broke off and fell into the ocean, creating 100-foot waves that washed away entire cities. Or if a supervolcano eruption lowered the Earth's temperature enough to trigger a new ice age. What if a deadly ancient monster trapped beneath the ice awakened and wreaked havoc on the planet? These scenarios aren't mere science fiction. They are real natural threats that could end human life in an instant. Welcome to another Mystic Realms video. Today, we will discuss 4 dormant natural disasters present on Earth that have the potential to obliterate humanity. According to scientists, these natural calamities are inevitable, but the question remains, when? 1. The Doomsday Glacier. Let's begin with the Thwaites Glacier, also ominously known as the Doomsday Glacier. Located in West Antarctica, this glacier plays a critical role in determining the future challenges we will face due to rising sea levels. Thwaites Glacier is one of the deepest on Earth, with parts exceeding 1 kilometer, greater than the height of the Burj Khalifa, and it spans 120 kilometers, making it the widest glacier on the planet. Covering an area of 192,000 square kilometers, it is so massive that it could accommodate 318 cities the size of Mumbai or 50 cities like Karachi. Over the years, this glacier has been melting faster than any other in Antarctica, contributing to a 4% rise in global sea levels. The most alarming factor, however, is its location. Thwaites Glacier is situated at the core of the West Antarctic ice sheet. If this glacier collapses, it could destabilize the entire ice sheet, potentially causing sea levels to rise by up to 3 meters, approximately 10 feet. This would be catastrophic for coastal cities like Mumbai, New York, Jakarta, Bangkok, and Dhaka, which are already at risk from rising seas. Global warming is accelerating the melting process. Warmer water and air are eroding the glacier's ice shelves, extensions of glaciers that float over the ocean. Unlike East Antarctica, where the land elevation is above sea level, much of West Antarctica lies below sea level, allowing warm ocean water to seep underneath and further weaken the ice. Scientists warn that Thwaites Glacier may soon disintegrate completely, leading to a cascade effect that melts the rest of the West Antarctic ice sheet. This would inundate coastal regions worldwide, triggering economic instability, massive migrations, and extreme weather patterns. 2. Yellowstone Supervolcano. The Yellowstone Supervolcano, located in Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, is one of the most dangerous geological systems on Earth. Unlike a typical volcano, this supervolcano contains a vast reservoir of molten magma. If it were to erupt, the consequences would extend far beyond the United States, impacting the entire world. The Yellowstone caldera, formed by past eruptions, is a massive depression, roughly 70 kilometers long and 50 kilometers wide. The volcano has a history of erupting every 600,000 to 700,000 years, with the last eruption occurring 640,000 years ago. Based on this pattern, scientists estimate that an eruption could happen within the next 60,000 years. If Yellowstone were to erupt today, it would release massive amounts of volcanic ash and sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. This would block sunlight, causing a volcanic winter that would dramatically lower Earth's temperatures for years. Crops would fail, leading to widespread food shortages and famine. Acid rain caused by sulfur dioxide would further devastate ecosystems, and the ash fallout could suffocate cities within a 1,000-kilometer radius. Reports suggest that such an eruption could wipe out up to 70% of the global population. 3. Cumbre Vieja Volcano. The Cumbre Vieja volcano, located on La Palma in Spain's Canary Islands, poses a significant threat. The island was formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago, and the Cumbre Vieja remains active to this day. Over the past 60 years, eruptions have created a fault line on the island that is visible from space. If a major eruption occurs, a large portion of the island could collapse into the Atlantic Ocean. Scientists predict that such a collapse would send 500 billion tons of rock crashing into the water, generating a massive megatsunami. This wave would travel across the Atlantic at a speed of 250 kilometers per hour, impacting coastlines across Europe, Africa, and the Americas. The resulting tsunami could reach heights of over 100 feet, causing devastating floods in coastal cities such as Miami, New York, and Orlando. While the Canary Islands would bear the initial brunt of the disaster, The global ripple effects could disrupt millions of lives. 4. Permafrost melting. Permafrost, which covers 11% of Earth's surface, is ground that remains frozen year-round at temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius. It is mostly found in polar regions like Russia, Canada, and Tibet. For millions of years, this layer has acted as a deep freezer, preserving ancient plants, animals, and microorganisms. However, due to global warming, the active layer of permafrost, the uppermost layer, has been melting at an alarming rate. As permafrost thaws, organic material trapped inside begins to decompose, releasing methane, a greenhouse gas far more potent than carbon dioxide. Experts estimate that permafrost contains 4 times more carbon than currently present in the atmosphere. If released, this would cause global temperatures to rise by 8 degrees Celsius, leading to further glacial melting, disrupted freshwater supplies, and rising sea levels of up to 5 meters. Additionally, thawing permafrost can release long-dormant viruses and bacteria, potentially sparking new pandemics. Siberia's Batagayka crater is a stark example of the damage caused by permafrost melting. If this process continues, 70% of the world's permafrost could vanish within the next 50 to 70 years, with irreversible consequences. Skorken. These natural disasters are ticking time bombs, some already in motion. Even if fossil fuel use were eliminated today, certain processes, like permafrost melting, cannot be stopped. We must act urgently to mitigate these threats and adapt to a changing planet. Thanks for watching.